Good day, mates. Welcome back to Asagao Academy. In the previous episode, we wrapped up the convention by finding a Jirard who had a bag of something in his hands. We do not know if he was high or what the case was, but anyway, we got him back to bed, tucked him in, it was nice. We ended up buying some more, going out to search for kitties again the previous day from where we are currently. And now we're on a train with a quest to find that Princess Pumpernickel. And that's how I found myself riding the train after school the next day, not even taking the time to change. If there was a way I could find Jirard's elusive Princess Pumpernickel, and then I could present it to him. I wanted to make him happy, and if he was happy, I would be happy too. So you think. I wandered the city aimlessly, watching people float by me with a sinking feeling. Where was I even supposed to go find it? I wanted to check some out of the shops. That's weird linguistically. Baby junk and antique shops and the collections of old nerdy stores owned by people who were just as big as fans as Jirard was. I'd run willy-nilly into the city without even a plan to my name. Without a sign, I pulled out my phone and typed IBK figures into the search engine. Oh, there was one only a few feet away? I zoomed in on the map, trying to figure out where the hell I was in relation to the directions it was giving. It seemed to be on the other side of this block, but glanced up around me and came to a full stop. There was an alleyway just to my right, and through it I could see the orange and purple sign of Neil's Electronics and etc. Oh no, you're going into the alley?
Yay!
Awesome! Oh god, no. No, we're not doing this. I started into the alley. What a convenient shortcut. No, Hana, you don't understand. I hated navigating cities more than anything, as much as I liked the cities themselves. I wasn't familiar enough with them, so they were incredibly daunting, especially with the way people brushed past you like they didn't care at all. As I reached the middle of the alley, a looming figure stepped out in front of me. Oh, Christ. What? Why, hello there, miss. I am a unicorn with black hair. Jesus, a man with a mile-long pompadour stepped out to block my path to the store, twirling a chain of something glinting on it. Oh no. My eyes followed the glinting thing, trying to catch a glimpse of what it was, and noticing this, he brought to a standstill. Oh no. The music is not good. My heart stopped. It was a knife. Oh no. That's a real nice... Excuse me. It's a real nice backpack you've got there. Come from a rich family, do ya? I backed away slowly, clutching my backpack to my chest with both hands. My entire month's allowance was inside of it. Without it, how was I supposed to eat? The robber sneered. I don't suppose you'd want to let me have a look into the inside of that, eh? Maybe you even want to give it to me.
No!
Brave, Hana. But oh my god. I turned around and started to run, but didn't get far. A sharp jolt of pain shot through my ankle, and I cried out. I fell face first into the ground, biting my lip as I fell. Ow! The iron taste of blood tickled my tongue, and I spat to the side. I tried to stand, but the pain made me fall back to the ground. The robber walked casually up to me. Hehehe. Easy as taking candy from a baby. Damn it, man. He held the knife in one hand, reaching out to me with the other. Oh no. I scooted away as quickly as I could, eventually running into a wall. There was nowhere left to go, but the knife kept coming closer. Tears in my eyes, I flung my arms over my head. Jirard, help! What? That's gonna help. Wait.
Huh.
That actually worked? Well, what's going on here? And Jirard was there. With a flash. I lowered my arms, completely flabbergasted. Jirard stood in the alleyway, a semi-pleasant look on his face, as if he were greeting an old friend instead of confronting an armed robber. You!
Hey!
Baggy, so we meet again! The robber, Baggy, stepped away from me, holding the knife up towards Jirard. They seemed to know each other somehow? Jirard stepped between me and Baggy, a dangerous glint in his eye. I quickly scooted behind him.
Jirard.
If you wouldn't mind laying off Hana, that'd be great. I doubt you'd like Mistress Valletta to hear about this. You wouldn't dare! I slit your throats before you got the chance! Jirard pulled his cell phone out of his pocket. It had already opened in his hand. He turned the screen towards Baggy, thumb hovering over the send button. Would you? Baggy glanced around himself, trying to figure out some way to escape. Finally, he looked back at Jirard, rage practically shooting off of him. You haven't heard the last of me, Jirard. Someday I will have my revenge.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, tell it to your mother. And make sure to tell her hi. I will. She says hi back. What? Nice. Baggy pocketed his knife and wandered out of the alleyway, heading to who knows where. Jirard watched him until he was out of sight, then bent down next to me.
Hana.
Are you okay? What are you doing all the way out here in an alleyway by yourself? How'd you know that, man?
Huh.
Me and Bagster used to go to school together. Such a card, that one. Card? But are you okay? Tears filled my eyes. I was so relieved to see him. The impact of what just happened was finally hitting me, and my throat tightened until I couldn't reply. Jirard's gaze traveled from my face to my hands, clasped tightly around my ankle.
Hold the phone. What?
Wait, are you hurt? Oh my god. Well, this is a thing. Jirard holding Hana gently in his arms. Jirard swept me up into his arms as if he were carrying a princess. He smiled at me, readjusting his grip. I put my arms around his neck, instinctively trying to make it easier for him. Don't worry, I've got you. Jirard. I'm taking you to the infirmary. You can't afford hospital fees, right? Don't worry, I'll always be here when you need me. Jirard started out of the alley. As soon as we emerged onto the street, people started to stare, giving Jirard very strange looks. When my mind finally caught up with what was happening, I buried my face into his shoulder. Jirard, put me down, I'm fine, I can walk on my own.
Nope.
Under no circumstances, what if it gets worse? Besides, you're hardly heavy at all. So he said, though I could feel his shoulders straining underneath me. I no longer saw the people around me, all I felt were Jirard's arms, and instead the bopping motion of his walk. It was comforting and steady, and finally I realized what could possibly have happened to me had Jirard not been there. Then I started to sob, unable to hold it in any longer. Well, yeah, I think that is a reaction that one should have, that kind of thing. Holy shit. Jirard, I was so scared. Jirard patted me as gently as he could from the way he was awkwardly holding me. Well, you don't need to be anymore. I'm here for you. Jirard's shoulder muffled my sobs, and I didn't pull away from him until we got back to Asagao. Jirard pulled open the door to the nurse's office, carrying me through. Mr. McPasta barely even noticed. He barely even looked up from his desk. With a single glance, he pointed to a bed to the back of the room. Jirard placed me gently into it, then shook out his arms. He was breathing rather heavily, but he was doing his best to hide it. Shame crept down my neck, but Jirard didn't complain. He probably didn't want me to feel bad.
Are you feeling alright?
Exactly. I think I hurt my ankle. How did that happen? Excuse me. How did that happen? I don't know if I can actually do McPaz's voice, although I know what his voice is. I'm subscribed to him on YouTube and everything, so. I tripped. Creeps raised an eyebrow, but took a cursory glance of my ankle. Then he poked it. Does this hurt? Yo! It's only back. It's only twisted. Get some rest and it'll get better. He glanced from me to Jirard and smiled a creepy smile. I've got to run an errand real quick, but I'm sure I can leave you in his care. But Creeps left, his coat sweeping out behind him like the wings of a great white bat.
Hana.
Hana, why are you in that alley in the first place? Why are you wandering the city alone? It's not like walking around the city's that dangerous. Yeah, but it seems like you lack the street smarts people get when they're raised near cities. Touché. Although I could just as easily ask you the same question.
Hana.
Fine. I was there looking for Princess Pumpernickel. I thought I could check around, maybe if I found it. I flushed and trailed off, Jirard sighed. Hana, I have every store in a 300-mile radius on watch and ready to alert me if it comes into stock. You don't need to worry yourself trying to find it for me. Why are you going through all of this trouble? Like you don't go through a ton of trouble for me, for all of us. Oh, I just wanted to repay you. I bit my lip. And there's another reason, kind of.
Well...
See, I had a collection myself when I was younger, or something like a collection. When I was little, my mom got sick. Really, really sick. It was basically guaranteed she was going to die, but as a little girl, I didn't understand that. I saw my dad suffering as she grew weaker, my mom stroking my face as she gradually lost the will to keep fighting. But I heard the myth of the 1,000 paper cranes. If you could fold 1,000 origami cranes, your heart's desire would be granted. At least that's how I understood it at the time. So I tried. I tried really, really hard to fold 1,000 paper cranes. But in the end, I only made it to around 700 before my mother died. As my dad and I stood by her bed, I kept thinking to myself, if only I had been better, if only I had been faster. If I could have folded 1,000 cranes, she would have lived.
Hana.
So when I see you trying so hard to finish your own collection, I guess... It just reminds me of little Hana. I want to grant her wish, even if I can't fulfill her heart's desire. Hana, I'm so sorry.
No!
No, it's okay. I'm a little surprised myself. I always figured I just wanted to help you out. I didn't connect it to that memory until just now. Silly, isn't it? I playfully bonked myself on the head, but Jirard didn't even crack a smile. So then, the origami yesterday. I nodded. That's why I stopped folding origami. I haven't really found much joy in it since then. It's why I don't want to go back. But the paper at that shop was beautiful. For the first time, I almost wanted to start again. Jirard searched my face, then he took his hand in his.
Thank you.
Hana, thank you for trying so hard to help me. It's no problem, really. I want to. You two done talking? Hana needs some rest. You two done talking? Hana needs some rest, a good nap, and some crutches to get back to her room, and she should be good as new within a day or two.
Yes!
That's great! In that case, I'll leave you to rest.
Jirard.
I grabbed his sleeve as he stood to leave, then glanced at the floor. Thank you for saving me.
Sure.
If I had to, I'd save you 1,000 times more. Wait, what did he say? I was talking over him, I think.
Sure, I'll do what I can.
Okay, so it was that. If I had to, I'd save you 1,000 times more. Whatever it took to keep you safe and happy.
Bye!
I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Jirard turned towards the door, and as he pulled it open, he looked at me again.
I promise.
Don't forget, I'll always come help when you need me. And then he was gone, like the wind. Creeps sighed next to me. Love beds these days, I swear. Anyways, have a good night. He shook his head, then drew the curtains around my bed. I stared at the infirmary curtains in front of me, distinctly aware of Mr. McPaus's every move. For a while, it was silent. He was clicking around and typing on a computer, probably entering in my medical information. I shifted, trying to get comfortable enough to fall asleep, but Mr. McPaus's presence wasn't something that was very soothing. That's what I was thinking anyways, till I heard him giggling. When his giggles finally faded away, I caught the faint meow of a cat. Then the giggles started again. He was watching cat videos on the internet? I chuckled to myself, nestling into my pillow. If he liked cats, he couldn't be that bad of a guy. The sound of cat videos sang me to sleep. I was escorted to my room after I woke up. Maya was distraught when she saw me, but after I told her what happened, her expression changed.
Aww.
Jirard saved you? How romantic. Why? I was on my phone searching the internet for some kind of movie to watch when it went off in my hand. Mr. McPasta said he went back to your room. Feeling okay? Smile emoji. It was Jirard, warmth ballooned in my chest. Yeah, don't worry. No, he wouldn't believe me. I'm still a bit shaken. No, that would make him worried. I should just tell him the truth. I'm fine, just need rest. I smiled and sent the message. As I watched, the typing symbol appeared in the bottom of the screen. And then it disappeared. No, wait, there it was again. Or not. I watched it appear and disappear, smile on my face. Finally, he responded. Cool. I giggled and resumed my internet browsing. Jirard was just too cute. The walk to class next day was punctuated with whispers and pointing fingers. Somehow, word about my being attacked in the city got out. God damn, word travels fast. Fancy that. As I carefully left the stairwell, conscious of not injuring myself any further, a small, warm something collided with me. Hana! Oh my god, are you okay? No, why is Mimi here? What? Yes, I'm fine. I heard you got attacked by ninjas in the city. Oh my gosh, tell me everything. Mimi looked up at me with wide eyes, all the appearance of concern and compassion. I put a hand on her hip. What are you doing, Mimi? What are you talking about? I'm just concerned for my friend Hana here. She slung an arm around my shoulder, rubbing my back like I was a baby who needed to spit up. My poor girl, you must have been so scared.
No,
not really. No, but the ninjas. There were no ninjas. No, but still. As she tried to argue further, Ian walked past me. Mimi drew me tighter against her. Well, I am so glad you're okay, Hana. Ian stopped in his tracks and turned to us, beside me. Mimi shook slightly. She was scrunching up her face like she was trying to hide a grin. Hana, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wasn't a big deal. That's good. I would have been upset to lose my biggest competition. Take care of yourself, alright?
yeah.
I will. He nodded at me, smiling, and a small gesture almost felt like a hug. But then he turned to Mimi. That must be repeated. Okay, one more time. You. Me. You're probably the most two-faced person I've ever met, and I've met a lot of the kind. I normally wouldn't say anything, but profiting off of someone who hurt themselves? Only complete monsters do that. If you don't think people can see through this, you're wrong. You're not helping yourself. Ian. You don't know that? No, I guess I don't. He left, aspiring Mimi in his wake. She yanked her arm from me with a grunt, jostling me into my. Stupid. Stop doing stuff like this to make the guys like you. It's pathetic. Pardon? Fuck you, you bitch. She slammed the door to the classroom, not even looking back.
Jerk.
God, I always knew that girl was the worst. What's her problem? I mean, I used to be friends with her. Took me a while to see past her fake kindness. Her fake ass bitch. Oh, things. She didn't know anybody else and used me to get into the volleyball games for free. She had a crush on the coach. Ew. Ew. Yeah. Older men aren't that bad, but our coach?
This is so stupid.
Anyways, just forget about her. She's not worth it. Thanks, Mike. Jesus. We stepped into the classroom, avoiding Mimi's eyes as we did, but...
Hana!
Oh my god, Hana, are you okay? It was going to be a long day. Yeah, it would be a long day. Oh, Hana, my sweet. I'm so happy to be finally spending our 20th anniversary together. Jirard, I can't believe you brought us back to the place we met. It only made sense. After all, we had to complete the circle. No, not the puns. God damn it. But still, 25 years? How'd it come to that? No, wait, 20, that's 25? No. You don't look a day older, dear. And it's a good thing, too. Jirard grabbed my waist and pulled me into his lap, giggling all the while. Jirard, not here. Why not? Somebody could see.
Oh, yeah.
That transition. And why would that be a problem? Damn it, Luke. Holy shit, what happened? Who's trying to kill us? I have a candelabra and I'm not afraid to use it. Mai sprang from bed into the middle of the room, wielding some kind of flaunting figure. Sorry, Mai, it was just... I just had a weird dream.
Really?
Exactly, Han. Exactly, Mai. She relaxed and immediately hid the figure behind her back. What's that? Nothing. Hi. Oh, would you look at that? Mai pointed to a wall above my desk in which there was only a candle and tried to toss the figure into her bed. Instead, it clattered against the bedside and fell to the floor.
What?
Mai, is this my Chibi Upa figure? I glanced at the corner of my desk, and sure enough, Chibi Upa was missing. I guess it is. Fancy that. Why do you have it? Oh, you know, it happened to be in my bed for some reason. It just happened into your bed? ... Alright, I wanted to look at it. Jirard's so into his IBKs, and you're taking an interest in them too, so I was just curious. Oh, why didn't you say so? I would have let you look at it any time. Though it was sitting on my desk all semester, it wouldn't have been hard for her to get a look just by looking at it, like normal people do. I made such a big deal about how weird it all was, I felt stupid trying to ask for them. Anyways, now you have it back, and we're not under attack. Going back to bed. Good night. I climbed hastily into her bed, no doubt embarrassed I discovered her secret. With a smile, I set Chibi-Upa back onto my desk and snuggled into my blankets. What kind of dream did you have, anyway? I sighed. Looks like we were both going to bed embarrassed. My leg felt much better the next morning, which was a good thing because all morning I was paranoid I would see Jirard. I spent the walk to class ducking behind corners, jumping behind strangers. After a dream I had, I didn't know how I could face him. I watched the clock tick away, the hours, with increasing anxiety. Every time I looked up and saw it was a new hour, my throat tightened. But of course, the time for my doom came. Lunch. Don't even worry about it, you'll be fine. Mai patted me on the back in her way, but I shook my head. As soon as we entered the cafeteria, I searched normally to for Jirard, but he wasn't there. I glanced at the lunch line, not the door behind us, space in between. Nothing. Where is he? Mai shrugged. You got what you wished for. I bit the inside of my lip and headed into the lunch line. As was usually the case, Asagao served a mixture of foods from across the world. With so many international students attending, it only made sense for him to do something like that. With our French and Thai food on our plates, we headed for the table. When we sat, I again searched the cafeteria. Nothing. Looking for something? I jumped. Satch, sitting next to me, was grinning devilishly at me.
No, of course not.
Satch laughed and jerked a thumb behind him. Jirard was at a table in the back of the room, a more private table surrounded by plants. He had an array of IBK figures in front of him and was taking money from one of the students he was talking to. The student pocketed the Max Skelling Pun. What? Max Skelling Pun. Oh, figurine, and George shook his hand.
He's selling his figurines?
Only his extras.
Really?
Why? They're so important to him. I thought he kept all of his extras.
Sax shrugged. That, I don't know. Maybe he got tired of the clutter? Jirard was now trying to pitch a kitty with lightning yellow hair and a giant-ass sword to a scared-looking first year. That is great. I turned back to my plate, trying to ignore my disappointment. After all, I didn't want to see him today. It was far too embarrassing. Nope, not at all. Lunch period passed by much more slowly without Jirard. It wasn't that the conversation didn't interest me, it was just that the spark of the whole thing was gone. Without Jirard's cheeriness and inclusive tendencies, conversations veered towards games I'd never seen nor heard of. I pushed around my food, bored out of my mind. Finally, it was time to head back to class. With a grateful sigh, I got out of my seat and headed for the trash bin.
Hana!
Hana!
Jirard, hi! Fancy seeing you here. In the cafeteria. At lunch.
Yeah, I'm glad I caught you. Since I don't get to eat lunch with you today, I wanted to know whether you'd be interested in making up for it this weekend.
Have fun? Have lunch with you this weekend?
Jirard was blushing slightly, a small smile on his lips. Was this a date? This was a date! Jirard was asking me on a date. You up for it?
Yeah.
With you? Definitely.
Awesome!
That's great. In that case, I'll see you around noon on Saturday.
Right, can't wait.
As I beamed like a buffoon, I made eye contact with Mai. She slowly shook her head at me.
Called it. Totally called it. Ah, shush.
A real date with Jirard? I was more than ready for that. Saturday morning took it slow time coming. When it finally did, I was ready. Mai was by my side, the one woman equivalent of a team of stylists. She did my makeup for me, made sure my hair was extra silky, dabbed just the right amount of hue in my neck. And of course, she helped me pick out the cutest outfit and the one I felt the most comfortable in. When I was all ready, it was just a matter of waiting. My baby Hana is all grown up. I'm so proud of you, honey. She pinched my cheek and I swatted her hand away.
Stop that.
It was only a few weeks ago we talked about dating boys and you acted like it was an impossibility. Now look where we are. Hana's got herself a B-O-Y-F.
Stop, I do not.
My cell phone vibrated on my desk. I snatched it up immediately, as I expected it was from Jirard. Was he waiting outside? Heart pounding, I opened it up. Hana, I can't make it today. Sad face. Really sorry. I'll definitely find a way to make it up to you. Oh. Is it him? I showed her the message and her face fell as quickly as mine had.
Ow!
Exactly. What the hell? Couldn't he have told you sooner than this? We wouldn't have wasted all that time. Mai caught the look on my face and started backtracking. I'm sure he wants a rain check. It's not like Jirard would do something like this.
Yeah, it's not. He must really not wanted to go with me.
Damn it, Hana. No. That's not what I meant, Hana. Exactly, I agree with Mai. That's not what she meant. An odd, rather rhythmic knock tapped itself out against our door. Mai shot me a look. Well, if that's not Jirard, who is it? With a shrug, I went to get the door, trying not to let the hope show on my face. Maybe it was a prank, or he changed his mind, or it was just Satch.
Hi, Satch.
Don't look so happy to see me, please. But I think I know why you're bummed. Jirard sent you his message, didn't he?
What?
How did...
Jirard sends me to give you his most formal and sincere apologies. But seriously, he's really sorry. He wanted the message delivered in person, but I guess he got paranoid the wait would get your hopes up too high.
But why can't he come?
Well...
That I don't know. Jirard's been acting strange lately. I know him almost better than anyone, and he's definitely going through something. But he's not the type to want to unload on others, so I'm keeping my distance. Out of respect. If he wants my help, he'll ask. Jirard is that kind of person.
Thanks for the warning.
Satch chuckled, patting me gently on the head. I knew you were a smarty. Anyway, I'll be going. You look really nice today, by the way. Damn it, Satch! No! You keep trying to tempt me in your direction, even in Jirard's route.
Thank you.
Be good.
Later. Satch waltzed down the hall, all smiles and good cheer. It made complete sense why Jirard and him were such good friends. I head back into the dorm room. Mai had her purse on her shoulder and was looking at me expectantly.
Yes? You ready to go? Go where?
Out to eat, silly. It's my treat today. There's a great chili place just off campus.
Thanks, Mai.
What are you thanking me for? I'm just hungry. Come on, I'll starve to death, the way you're dawdling. And so we go on a date with Mai. Yes! It's terrible that we didn't get to go with Jirard, but Mai doing it? That's great. Once again, I found myself thinking, I was so lucky to have Mai. I agree, Hana, I agree. I was both dreading and anticipating running into Jirard after that. Dreading because I didn't want to see him try and avoid me, or turn away in shame. Then I would know he made a mistake. Like anime. But anticipating because there was only one thing I wanted now. An explanation. But after that day, Jirard stopped coming to the cafeteria for lunch. What? Nobody knew why, but nobody was particularly concerned. Sometimes Jirard just gets an idea to do something, and he doesn't stop until it's done. How'd you think he became such a legendary completionist? It was fine for them, but I wasn't satisfied, not at all. It was that dissatisfaction that led to me standing in front of Jirard's door, hands twisted into my skirt.
I'm just checking on him, just to be sure.
Why are you saying that out loud? I raised a trembling hand to the door and knocked. In the past, every time I knocked on Jirard's door, it flew open within seconds, Jirard's smiling face behind it. This time, it didn't open.
Jirard.
Jirard?
I knocked again. Was he really not here? Where else would he be? This time, I heard rustling behind his door.
Hana!
Hana, is that you?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up? Are you okay?
Can I come in?
The latch turned and the door slowly creaked open about an inch and a half. Jirard peeked through the crack, apparently trying to block as much of the room inside as he possibly could. I'd love for you to, Hana. Really, I would, but I'm, busy.
Busy? Is that why you haven't been around lately? I've been worried about you.
Yes? He glanced into his room and pulled the door a bit closer to him. I've just got this huge school project due soon. Like, so huge. Like, you don't even know how huge. It's crazy, man. I nodded slowly.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah!
Yeah, you get it. Like, so big. I'm like, oh man, this is just so big. It's like crazy big. Jeez, so much, you know? So, I really can't afford to take my time away from it. He glanced into his room again, pulling the door even closer to him. At this point, I could just barely make out his eye. He was clearly lying, but even so, he generally didn't seem to want me there. I thought of Satch's roundabout warning. Maybe this was what he was talking about? Okay. So, I'm guessing this is around, like... Okay. Let's see what the good and bad parts of these options are. If I demand an answer, I might get an answer, but it could also very well start an argument. And I don't know if I want to have an argument at this moment, or if at all. By letting it go, I don't know, Jirard has been nice this whole time, and it's not like he wants to be a dick to us or something. Letting it go might be easier, because if it's something that he'll tell us later, he'll tell us later. And it's like Satch said, if Satch wants to let you in on it, he'll tell you. So I think I'm going to go with Satch's advice and just let this go.
Well,
okay. I'll let you get back to it then.
You're the best.
Really? Sweet. Thank you, Hana. I knew you'd understand. I smiled half-heartedly.
see you later.
Good luck.
Thanks.
See you around. That's what he said, but I did not see him around. Weeks rolled by, and suddenly the tournament was just a week away. I practiced my butt off and was ready for it, but even then my mind kept straying to Jirard. What was he doing, and why was he avoiding me? And... oh, it's chapter 4, and oh my god, Jirard is angry. I don't know if this is going to be a good thing or not.
Hmm.
I just don't know what else to do.
Okay, we're going to end off the episode here, because new chapter, it's been 4.5 hours, and it seems like a lot of stuff is going on down. Hopefully we've made the right choices. I don't know, actually. I mean, I was very confident in the second chapter, but the fact that there was only one choice in the entire previous chapter, and I don't know. I felt like that was a hard decision. Anyway, I'll leave you off here for today. I'll see y'all later. If you liked it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will hopefully see you in the next episode. Ciao!